right, we back. Part 2. See, continue.
Like I said, we're the only ones who will let everything divide us and, split us apart. Back to what you were saying about the woman teaching.
Right. Okay.
Wait.
Oh, I'm sorry.
About the.
I thought you were passing this.
No, about the woman teaching the son. When that baby is in the womb, from then the mother is teaching the child. People fail to realize that. Whether you're angry, happy, or whatever, you're teaching them alphabets, or your baby is observing everything that goes on.
Yep.
The 9 months that the mother is carrying you.
Yep.
So for him to sit here and say that, a mother can't teach him how to treat a lady is crazy. Like, what better person is it to tell you how a lady wants to be treated than a lady? Like, come on. But one thing that he was failing to realize is that you need both, the male and the female. The child will know how a mother should be treated by the way the father treats the woman.
Check.
And when the woman tells the son, listen, when you have a girlfriend, take her out, buy her flowers, pull her chair out. This is what women like. When he see his father do this,
mind you, that's just the superficial lessons right there, as far as the the spinning of the bread and going out. Those are just little cute trinkets. The core of that, though, the core lesson of that is being able to tap into that woman's mind, genuinely getting to learn her needs, not her wants, her needs. That's the life lesson right there. That's the key part of the lesson. So if you miss out on that, the trinkets and shit don't mean a damn thing. Go ahead.
At the end of the day, I'm sorry. You can't call yourself a king, and I'm for my sisters if you're going to disrespect the woman. And me being a black woman, I'm not going to sit here and let you disrespect no black woman. Not as long as I got breath in my lungs. It ain't going to happen without a fight. So, like I said, respect your queens. Ain't nobody discrediting the men, because we need y'all. Men need women, women need men. And everybody needs to stop fronting like y'all don't need each other. No woman can do it all by herself, and no man can do it all by himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's just and that was that's one of the things that everybody is misinformed, on. We all need each other to make it.
Here's another thing. Fellas, brothers, you feel as if, not everybody, but you hear what I'm saying. You feel as if your position is being taken away from you. You feel as if she's trying to overstep her boundaries, etc., 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 etc. Well, here's a friendly suggestion, brother to brother. How about you take your damn position back if you feel it's getting out of your hand? Step the freak up on your plate. Step up on your square. Do what you got to do. Train your sons in the way of a man. And here's another thing I wanted to say about this whole brother that we're discussing. Right? Again, going back to what he said a minute ago, I'm not going to repeat it. You know what I said. The B is the P word, right? That's what type of vibe that you're instilling into your child. This is what he's saying. We went on to ask him what is the quote-unquote manly way of training him to deal with a woman. Nothing could be said. Not one word, not a peep. Which goes to prove to me, you're just picking a fight with the sisters based on a past relationship, dude. Your heart got broke from way back when, and now everybody that is not Tasha is Tasha to you. Tasha broke your heart back in 3rd grade, and you ain't ever get over it. Dude, brothers, y'all gotta stop that shit, because I ain't gonna front. Like I said a minute ago, I'm gonna say it again. Today's black man is soft as shit. He's emotional as hell. It's as if you flip the roles. Like, granted, we've all heard the song when it came out a couple years ago. What was it? Usher, right? The whole trading places. You mofos traded places for real, just in the wrong freaking ways. You've taken on traits that should not be taken upon. You've taken on women traits. Let's keep it 100. And that's not a diss to the sisters, but you know what I mean when I say that. That ain't your role, bro. That ain't your role. Today's man needs to man up. Straight up and down like that. Stop crying about shit being taken away from you and get the shit back and live it. Because if you can't do that, you don't even deserve to cry. Shut the hell up. It's just that simple.
Right.
It's just that simple. It's just that simple. You say it's wrong for a woman to quote unquote train her son. Well, okay. Why are you not training your son? Because guess what? If you do not, system will. But it ain't going to be to your accord. It ain't going to be to your bidding. And the damn sure ain't going to benefit us as a whole. So you need to think about that shit, man. Fellas really need to man up, man, for real. Y'all got, it's like, I don't know, everybody's on this health shit all of a sudden. No diss to the health nuts, but I think y'all taking a little bit too much soy. Let that marinate. You already know what I'm talking about when I'm dealing with the soy. Estrogen. Man, let that go. Drink some whole milk if you have to, fellas, because y'all tripping out here. Man up. Man up. Take your position back. Let your women know that 1, she can depend on you. 2, you can depend on her. 3, you're going to give that child that guidance just as much as she is, man. You have to depend on each other, man. All in together now. Stop playing out here, man. Y'all are doing exactly what this system is set up to do, man. You are doing exactly what white supremacy wants to go down. And what's exactly been going down for the longest time. You're just making it go longer and longer. Think, man. Stop being dumbasses out here. Because at the end of the day, your little petty argument that you have with her little petty argument that she has with you, it's not affecting y'all. It's not affecting y'all. Your life is already lived. It's affecting your kids. It's affecting the generation that's looking up to this one right now. And y'all not worried about it because you're selfish. Get that selfishness out your syndrome, man. Get that out your blood, man. Because it's hurting you. It's hurting them kids. It's hurting everybody that's amongst you.
Word. Like, seriously. Get over your past. Like, come on.
Because at the end of the day, the lesson that this type of energy, not just him per se, but this energy as a whole, because like I said, this is infecting our neighborhoods, our black communities, everywhere we are within this landmass right here, and I'm pretty sure in the world too. It's a vibe that's cancerous. It's a vibe that breeds breakups if there ever was a connection. It's a vibe that breeds more of a gap. It's like throwing salt in the wound, nonetheless. You're stretching the wound out and throwing salt on it. That's what this is doing right now. How in the hell can we honestly think of doing anything before the black man and woman come together? It's not gonna happen. Not one step will be made forward. I don't give a damn. We can have the golden plan, the golden ticket to the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, all that shit. It ain't gonna matter. At the end of the day, it's gonna crumble because the two pillars are not together. Come on, man. We gotta do this smart, man. We gotta do this smart. And honestly, I ain't gonna front. When I sit back, on a personal note, sidebar, when I see events like this that go on like this in the community and stand the third, not to take shots, not to throw shade or whatever, but I honestly say to myself, it couldn't be me. It couldn't be me. If me and you, God forbid, ancestor forbid, something went wrong right now, I would be a single dude until the community gets their act right, because I couldn't do it. The vibe that's spreading amongst, each other right now is cancerous. So I couldn't do it. So again, with that being said, I appreciate you more and more. And this is the type of vibe that needs to be spread amongst the community. Appreciation for one another. Period. Build a vibe. Build on that, appreciate that, let it grow, marinate, pass it on, etc., etc., etc. Black love is the cure for the black nation, damn it. So let's get it. These ain't just cliches, man. This shit is real.
And don't think we bashing the men or whatever.
Not my fault.
That's not what it is.
It just has to be said. This has to be said. Again, like I said before, so many times things like to be swept under the rug. This is one of them things that like to be swept under the rug. I'm pulling the rug back. The dirt's there. We see it. What are we going to do about it? We got to heal our relationships. We got to. That's step number 1, man. We got to heal our relationships, man.
I mean, even with all that being said and done, I'm not going to sit here and throw everything all on the men. Women, we got to do better too, homeboy, he said something about women got to respect themselves, gotta. Yeah, we got to respect ourselves more and know our values. But what was bothering me the most was that, he was just on some fuckboy shit. I'm sorry. You sitting here talking about, I'm not going to respect no woman. that don't deserve to be respected and all this other kid
Not even
shit,
that. He even say that deserve to be respected. He was just saying he's not gonna respect a woman. Period.
Right.
That's what he was saying. He's like, I'm not respecting a woman. Period. It's not my job to respect a woman. What?
I mean,
what kind of lesson is that to pass on to your son?
And like to hear that, it's like, yo.
What kind of lesson is that to be passed on to a daughter?
Not only that, like, what the hell does that say for your mother? Like, come on now.
A black woman.
Right.
Hopefully, you never know.
Like, I don't know. Like, I have a lot on my mind, and I can't get it all out right now. And, like, I just went into, like, a blank cloud right now. Because I'm just, like, so mad about this situation. Because when it comes to the black woman, it's serious. And I'm very protective of us, you know? And to hear a man bashing a black woman, it bothers me, you know, to sit here and say, oh, I'm not gonna respect her, and my son's not gonna be is not gonna respect her, and that's gonna make him pussy. Like, you already pussy for saying that. Like,
I'm gonna go a step further. Sorry. This is a result of media, bad media, I should say, propaganda. This is a result of that. Listen to what you hear on the radio. Turn it on, you'll hear it. Turn on the TV. What are you gonna see? Black men disrespecting, disregarding, shitting on the black woman. Every channel you turn, every station you listen to, every CD you pop in, every scroll on your iPad, whatever. That's what you're gonna hear. That's what you're gonna see. This is the result of that shit. Propaganda is a beast, man. Y'all think that shit is fake? That shit is real as a mofo, boy. Propaganda is real. But at the end of the day, black man, you need to really man up, for real. Get that vibe out your system, man. Put your skirt down. Real talk. Put your skirt down. Man up. Let that black woman teach her son. Because at the end of the day, she can teach her son, but it's up to you to train your son. Think of that. Marinate on that one a little bit. She teaches, you train. Marinate on that. And if you afraid that basically you think that she's taking your training job away from you, you're sadly mistaken, bro. Because your training job is right there waiting for you. You just got to step up to the plate and take it. Stop being scared. Man up. Your children depending on you. Mom is there. She's depending on you. We can cry about the black woman all we want, but the black man, hey, are you not her defense? Are you not the might, the visual nonetheless? She's the might of the nation, but you are the face that the people see, other nations see when it comes to dealing with us as a people. So if you, my friend, if your visual is looking jacked up, looking soft, looking emasculated, feminized, etc., your people will get walked over every single time. Marinate on that one, man. Questions, comments, concerns? Anything?
well, at the end of the day, like I said, we need each other. That's all it is. We can't make it without each other. You know, I mean,
this shit funny as hell.
Anybody can teach a boy how to treat a lady. Like, ain't no rules in the rule book saying that, oh, you can't teach your son how to treat a lady. Like, come on. That sounds stupid, first of all. Like, what the hell?
Like, you would just tell that's just an emotional statement, like, hands down. That was
clearly
an
like,
emotional statement.
You
not
really,
rational.
You really was caught in your feelings.
Facts.
And it's so good, but get the fuck out of it. Because, like, you sound stupid. That's all it is to say. Like, I don't know. Like I said, my mind is everywhere right now. Because, like, the conversation went so deep. And it's like... It's so much to be said, and all I can say is just like, don't ever disrespect the black woman. That's all it is, you know. That's all it is. Don't fucking disrespect the black woman when y'all here because of us, you know.
Questions, comments, concerns?
Y'all get your game from us.
Hey, questions, comments, concerns, you know what to do. Comment box. But in the meantime, between time, keep it locked, keep it G. RNMRBG TV. We drop Snapple 2 up on Black Power. always remember that black love is a cure for the black nation.
So let's get it.